Good morning, my friends. Welcome to another session of STEAM. So we're here today because we're going to do a fun science experiment. So we're going to turn into little scientists. Now, as you can see behind me, I have an array of flowers. I have beautiful flowers. They are tulips. Let's see what colors we have. We have yellow. I see pink. And I see red. What other colors do you see? Yes, there's so many colors. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make your very own blooming paper flowers. And it's so easy and so simple. So this is what you're going to need. First, you're going to need some construction paper. So I'm going to show you what kind of construction paper I have here. I have blue and yellow and orange, and you're also going to need a pair of scissors. So you just want to make sure you have adult supervision and child-sized scissors, of course. And then you're also going to want a bin that's going to be able to hold water. So right over here, I just have a baking dish bin, and you want to put a little bit of water in there, just enough so that your paper flowers are going to float. So the first step you're going to do is you're going to pick what color flower you want to make. So let's see, I have blue, yellow, and orange. My friends, what color should I choose? Do you see the colors there? Did you say yellow? That's a good choice. I think we're going to choose the color yellow to make our first blooming flower. So the first step you're going to do with your paper is you're going to fold it into a square. So you're just going to want to get your adult to help you fold it into a square. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to fold it halfway first. So let's do that here. All right, and it turns it into a rectangle like that. Then we're going to fold it one more time. Fold it just like that, and so your paper is going to look like this. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut a square out of this. You're going to make it a little bit smaller. Now you can get your adult to help draw the square. I'm just going to cut it out here with my scissors, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so after I cut it, it's going to look just like this. So see, my friends, I have 4 corners. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the next part is you're going to grab a marker or a pen or a pencil, just like so, and we're going to draw 1 petal onto your piece of paper. Now you want to make sure that you're going to draw the petal on the part of the paper that is closed. So my parents and grandparents watching and caregivers, you're going to make sure that you draw the petal on the part that is closed, not the part that is open. So let me show you what that's going to look like. Alrighty, so let me draw this petal here. Make it a nice big petal, just like so. You see that? So after you draw your petal, you're going to cut that out. So let's cut that out here. And when we cut it, that is what's going to take shape of our flower that's going to bloom. So let's see here, I cut our little petal, and I'm going to open it up. Oh dear, I think I cut it the wrong way because it broke in two, but let me show you what it will look like here, my friends. It's going to look just like this. In fact, it kind of looks like a butterfly, doesn't it? Now, do you see what color this is? It might not show up too well on the video, but it's the color orange. So your petal is going to look just like so. You're going to have 4 petals. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the next step is we're going to fold those petals in. So you're going to take 1 petal, and you're going to make sure the point of the petal is going to go in the middle, just like that. And then you're going to fold it gently. You don't want to fold it too hard, but gently. Then you're going to take the next petal, and you're going to fold that in the middle again, All right, and it doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as it's touching the center. So we're going to fold the third petal, fold, fold, fold. Alrighty, now we're gonna take the fourth petal and fold it just like so. So this is what it's going to look like. If you put it in your hand, it's going to look like that. See, that is our flower that still needs to bloom. Still needs to bloom like these guys. Now I'm going to show you the part that makes us little scientists of how it's going to bloom. So let me move the video so you can see better. All right, I cannot wait till you guys try this at home. Okay, so you have your little bin here, your little baking dish, and you can make as many flowers as you want. I have a few flower colors here. I have pink, I have purple, and we have the orange one that we made together. So just before you put it in the water, you want to fold it again. Okay, then we'll fold these ones again. It's fun, you can make as many as you want to see as many blooming flowers as you can. All right, so shall we try and see our first flower blooming? Let's see. Let me bring you guys closer. Okay, now let's see. Let's watch what happens. So you're gonna have your child place that flower into the water and watch closely. Do you see what's happening, my friends? The flower petals are slowly opening. Look at that. They're blooming. Isn't that neat? So we have our purple flower blooming. All right, let's try our other colors here. Let's try our pink flower. Shall we put our pink flower in? Okay, now I'm gonna need your help. I'm going to need you to count to 3 and blow on the flower so that it'll bloom, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. One petal's opening up. And the rest are opening up. That was so neat. And see, depending on how big your flower is, whether it's big or small, you can see how long each petal takes to open up. You and your kids can count the petals as they open up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that a third time. Shall we get our orange flower? Let's get our orange flower. And we're gonna fold that up again. Let's count the petals as they open up, all right? Ready? Let's go. Slowly opening up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our flowers opened up just like the flowers that I have behind me. Wasn't that really neat, my friends? Now let's look at these tulips that I have here. And so when I first had these tulips, this one over here hadn't bloomed yet. But overnight, I had this flower that opened up and bloomed just like our paper flowers. Now you might be wondering, how do the paper flowers open up if they don't have a stem, if they're not drinking water? Well, this is where the science comes in. Paper is made out of a material called fibers. Now, the fibers in the water, they're very thirsty. And when you put the fibers in the water, you put the paper in the water, it drinks up the water, and that is what makes the leaves expand. Now, I hope you try this activity at home because it's fun, it's easy, and you guys can also count the flowers that you see outside. My families, you can add numeracy by counting the petals. You can practice your colors by pointing out the colors that your children choose. As well, this is a great time to be able to practice fine motor skills with child-sized scissors, as well as using the markers or pencils when they're tracing the petals. I hope you had a lot of fun watching this activity, and we will see you again next Friday at our next STEAM. Also, just letting you know, we are starting our virtual playdates next week. If you are still interested, we do have some spots available for 2 times a week, so you can contact us at earlyon@ncdsb.com. And we'll see you again next week. Bye, little scientists.